Hi, Paola Jo from Cedar Quilts with a Quick Tip Tuesday. What do you want on your quilt? A good friend of mine, Carolyn, came to have a holiday with us, and she has a quilt and she wants something done with it and was wondering if it's possible. So tell me what you want on this quilt.
Okay, so I found this beautiful Downton Abbey quilt,
Oh,
and it is not big enough for a bed, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I looked online, how can I quilt a bit, how can I put a border on it to make it for a bed?
Make it bigger.
And there's nothing online. There's no help online how to do this.
You want to use your existing quilt.
I do.
You want to make it bigger without totally taking it apart and undoing and redoing it.
Right, it's beautiful. I found some fabrics online that it's a discontinued fabric, but I found some that can work.
Yes.
And
they are,
I guess I need some help with it.
They're pieces from the same line, and so we can, oh yeah, and here's the stripe.
Right.
Yes, I have several
possible?
ideas. Yes, it is. Is it easy? No.
Okay.
Is it going to be quick
That's
and easy?
why it's
no.
way to you.
Because it's not easy. It's not going to be a quick tip, easy Tuesday type of a tip. But yes, there are some things that we can do. I have some ideas how we could remove the binding. We could add more backing, and then we can add batting, and we can add some, we'd have to piece some borders and make it the size you want. So you're going to need to tell me, what size do you want this to be when we're done?
I think I want it queen or king.
Queen or king, okay. Yeah. So we'll take some measurements, we'll see how much fabric you have, we'll do some drawing out on some graph paper and figure and think and see what we need to do. But I think we can do it. I've got a couple of ideas of how I think we could make it work. The quilting on it is computerized, thank goodness, because I would never be able to duplicate somebody else's free motion completely, but I can probably find this pattern online and purchase that, and then we can add that same thing again. But by adding some little borders and breaking it up and then adding the other again, I think this will work. There's a darling little border on it right now. Most of it is just a solid cream, but then there's a few blocks up towards the corner,
right, opposite
where
corners.
they're in there. I love the asymmetrical part of this. Here, hold this corner up. So when we're looking at the whole thing, we have two corners that are plain, and then we have opposite corners that have the little bit of squares in the corner. And I think that's gorgeous. Yeah. So if we add cream borders again, I would put the cream solid there, and I'd probably put the blocks in the opposite corners. But you know, just because we have a plan doesn't mean we can't switch a little bit. Once we start getting ready, we'll lay it out.
I just want to know it's possible.
And I will send you pictures all along, and you can tell me what you do and do not like. And I think it's doable. I think it's worth a try. If worst case scenario, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to cut off the binding. We're going to attempt to do it, and it's just not going to work. In that case, we cut off what we were attempting, and we put a binding back on it. So it might end up being just a tad smaller than it is, and it'd be a good throw for the couch.
Right.
But I think we could do that. Now, you don't have the same fabric for the back, but again, it would be kind of cute to have a border of something else. So yes, I have a few ideas going around in my head. I think we can do it.
Perfect.
So stay tuned. We'll have some updates on this from time to time, but it's going to be a long project. It's not going to be next week, okay? All right. See you later. And we always say Tutoluu around here, so you have to say Tutoluu. Tutoluu. Tutoluu.